Hi, I'm Deb Syntax, and I want to help you improve your game in Rainbow Six Siege by using THunt, or what is now called Training Grounds. As many of you probably already know, there is no true training or practice mode in Siege, so unfortunately you're stuck with THunt. In a real match, there is a lot going on, and things can happen so quickly that you don't always get a chance to take in what you may be doing wrong, or practice things like aim and movement, and THunt is a good place to do that. So I thought I would share a couple of methods I've seen and use myself to get the most out of it for warm-ups and just general practice. Okay, so method 1. To begin, start an Elimination THunt on normal difficulty. It doesn't need to be on hard or realistic, you're just trying to practice here so you don't want to die and have to restart constantly. Once you're in, set your gun to single fire. One of your goals here is to one-tap headshot as many terrorists as possible. This is actually pretty hard to do and should help improve your aim and speed. Also, focus on movement and crosshair placement as if you were playing a real game. Speaking of crosshair placement, let me quickly go over it with you because I still see a lot of bad crosshair placement, and usually from new players, but also from more experienced players too. Your crosshair should always be pointed at the most likely place an opponent would be or come from. Try to remember, if your crosshair is pointed at the ground or into an empty corner, you should try and point it somewhere more important. So here in this example, this is actually me, and my crosshair placement is bad. My crosshair is placed in an empty corner and I'm looking at nothing. A more sensible spot would be either here or here, but in this case I heard them outside main door, so here is the best place for it because that is the most imminent threat. However, as I go for the peek, I put my crosshair in the right place, which is head height and as close to where the threat will be coming from as possible. And here, because my crosshair is already placed well, all I have to do is click. No wasted movement, no extra time to flick, and give the other player time to shoot me first. And here again, my crosshair is already in a good spot, so the amount I have to move it is minimal. Many players who haven't yet learned crosshair placement often have their crosshair pointed at the floor so they can see better without the gun blocking their view. Or sometimes they stop to think and listen and let the crosshair point at the floor while they do that. It should at least be pointing at something. If this is you, then this is a habit you should definitely break. If you've been practicing but still struggle to control your crosshair, especially while moving, you may need to tweak your sensitivity. Check my video in the upper right corner to help with that. In any case, this method of THunt practice, moving around on single fire one-tapping head, should help you with aim as well as other things like speed and crosshair placement. Method 2. This one should be done in bomb, and again we're just practicing, so keep the difficulty on normal. You don't want to die constantly, but it's okay if you do sometimes. Even Pengu, the step bro of Siege, dies during his THunt warm-ups occasionally. So this method is going to help you with the same stuff as method 1, aim, movement, crosshair placement, and add on to that flicking, ammo efficiency, and even cognition. When you plant the diffuser, the bomb game type can throw a lot at you really quickly and all at once, so you're going to have to think fast and prioritize targets to get through it. Not only will this help with cognition, it should also help with ammo efficiency. You'll have to take out as many terrorists as possible with as few shots as possible, making the most of your ammo. If you miss too much or empty your mag on just 1 or 2 terrorists, you'll probably get overrun. You should be able to clear the map and defuse both bombs with just your starting ammo. No refilling. During the defuse waves, take out as many as possible on a single magazine, maybe 2 if there's an easy reload opportunity. When your primary is empty, switch to your pistol and finish the wave. This will also force you to put some thought into when you reload. I know many of you have a habit of just reloading every time you shoot, even though it's a bad time for it and you have plenty of ammo left. Nothing is worse than getting caught in a reload when you really didn't need to yet, or you could have just switched to your pistol. This can get pretty hectic, and it's okay if you die sometimes. Like I said earlier, even the pros die sometimes doing this. However, if you're really struggling, you should practice more. If at any point you had to refill your ammo because you ran out, you need to work on your aim and ammo efficiency more. So there you go, those are 2 methods for practicing and warming up. When doing these methods, really try to take mental notes of what you could improve and work on. Are you slow? Do you prioritize targets poorly? How is your crosshair placement? These are all things you can work on in THunt. It can be a big help. Don't underestimate it, even the pros do it. So that's all I got. I hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, a like and subscribe means a lot to me. Thanks for watching.